I like showing people that sunset picture because I took it myself. Greetings, fellow mortal peoples. I have to do the thing. Welcome to this randomly weird time slot that I'm in. And I hope you will enjoy being here with me for KillCo Whiskey Musings. Welcome one and all to 8 p.m. Eastern time. This is weird, but I'm okay with it. I do realize now, though, that part of the reason I do stuff earlier is because I tend to freak out about it a little. It's the anxiety of waiting till I have to do a stream. And boy, was it there today. I had to lie down for a bit because my brain. First, there are people here, so this is glorious. Carla Mack, welcome. And Tom Lawrence, hello. Nice to see you as always. So for those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, well, anyway, I'm getting myself confused. Bourbon Baller, what up? I mean, hello. Lurk away, drive safe. So here's the thing. Drums and Drams and I have switched spots briefly. I think it's because of his schedule. I don't honestly remember. I've already forgotten. But he got to go live last Sunday at 6 p.m. and I'm going live this Thursday at this very moment, live here in Rhode Island. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going live now because this is normally when his stream would be. And since he is not able to do it this week, I'm happy to be here in this bizarre world at this bizarre time. I kind of like it. It's quiet. It seems quieter, actually. Like everything's just a little quieter than usual. People chilled out a bit. Always a pleasure, Tom. I mean, I'm always here, but everyone else isn't. So I like to invite them into my corner, which is this. This is a corner, if you didn't know. Bourbon. Yes, the mustache has been detected. Freshly waxed. I'm trying to look fancy for the evening. Whiskey Nose, hello. Hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday because Thirsty Thursday. Wow, rhyming. We're starting with Weller because I can. This isn't anything super fancy. It's just a nice little starting point. As I found out recently, being a whiskey tube person, there's this thing where you drink whiskey before you drink whiskey. That's right, and I'm a fan. I'm okay with that. Mike Franklin, good evening. Hello, welcome. Oh, it's so nice to see all these familiar faces. Because, again, going live on a different time slot is a little jarring and unnerving and just, you don't know what's going to happen, you know? I don't know. Maybe no one will be here. No idea. We'll see. I did feel a little bad not being able to stream last Sunday. I mean, I could have, but no, I just didn't because Trev and I, talk about Trev. Drums and Drams and I decided to switch just for this week and possibly next week. So we'll see. I said Trev's name out loud. Now he's going to pop up. I also sent Cameron something. We're going to do something. Cameron and I are going to get some stuff. Hopefully I'm going to get some stuff hand delivered from him soon. I have something that is being hand-delivered to him. John McKellen, hello. Welcome. All right. I hope all of you have something in your glass. Let me know what it is. I hope you are nice and comfortable and cool because, my gosh, today here in the New England area was a little warmer and unpleasant. I was actually out in the outdoors worlds place, a thing that goes out there, outside. I didn't really care for it. So I actually spent part of the day in a movie theater by myself. I love when that happens. I don't know if you've ever had that experience where you go to a movie and no one else is in the theater, but I recommend it. I went early. I think it started at 11:35. I watched Black Widow movie. I got my shirt on because I'm a dork. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I would see it again if I didn't have to pay for it. So, Weller's nice. Let me know what's in your glass. That's what I was supposed to say about 5 minutes ago. Right now it's Weller. I'm going over, since it's kind of a special stream, and it feels kind of good to be suddenly be in the evening slot, which I'm definitely not used to. I have some special samples I've been meaning to get to, but I didn't. Indecisive. A lot of them are high proof. That's something I've noticed with a lot of the samples I received lately. They are very high proof, and I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm also going to do a giveaway, but I haven't decided what to give away yet. So let me, I'm telling you, guess what, mods? Tell you now, I can handle it myself, I think. I handled it last time, especially since there are too many people in my streams, thankfully. Unlike with Cameron's streams where there's just, 50-something odd people there occasionally. Let's see. I think that's right. There we go. For every $5 donation, you get entered into a raffle for some samples. What samples? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out as I go along. I was tempted to do rye tonight, but I realized I don't know much about rye. I have a couple of rye samples. A lot of them are high proof. I only have about 4 bottles of rye behind me, and I was thinking I could give those away as well. So it's a jumble of things right now. It's been a weird day, I have to admit. Let's see. Outdoors, or Carlo Max says, outdoors, the graphics are amazing, but the storyline is kind of weak. Yes, and there's so many NPCs. It's amazing. Lawrence says, I just poured the Alberta Premium we got from, oh man. Yeah. Oh, Manhattan, it's glorious. It really is. I had it for Manhattan, and it is good, but wow, kick in the face. And if you are unaware, viewers, that Alberta Premium is 66%. So, very good. Nice Canadian rye. And, it kicks you in the face. So I like it. Let's get this started, shall we? Cheers to all of you who are here. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of this evening. If you're new, some of you might be, the stream that I do is typically, interactive with the audience, chit-chatty. I tend to ramble, so get used to that. But I am getting in the habit of doing these raffle things, mostly because I guess the other thing I have to say is I don't have a job. I've been on Social Security disability for about 10 years now because, guess what? I'm mentally unwell. That's great. So this is the job. That's often why I've been getting into doing raffles. And more importantly, because of, where is it? Is this it? Yeah. Let's look. My car needed repairs recently, so I'm doing what I can to raise funds to basically return the money to my parents, who are always the one who pay for things because no job, as I mentioned. Kind of sucks. And I also talk about mental illness openly because I think more people should. I feel mental illness and physical wellness and what's the other one that I throw in there? The weather. It should be kind of interchangeable. I feel that people need to get more comfortable talking about their mental health because a lot of people just don't, and it shows. Ooh, if you've been paying attention, it shows sometimes. Chattanooga, European oak. Oh, I thought about doing some Chattanooga tonight as well. I have a few samples left that are wonky. Chattanooga is wonky AF. Yeah, the honey mead finish. Did I try this one? I think I did. Apricot brandy finished. Maple syrup finished. I mean, Chattanooga is wild with the stuff they do. I am, for the moment. Today was okay. I did have, I don't know what to call it exactly, but like everything just drains on me. All the energy just kind of drains on me, and I had to lie down for an hour-ish before stream, which is nerve-wracking because the last thing you want to do is miss the stream you've scheduled. It's not fun. I have to say that loud. Whiskey Nose says, Brian, I hope you are feeling better, brother. And yes, I am. It is a busier day than usual. To sum up, because I like to at least tell people about my day. Woke up, went to see Black Widow, epic. Thought something was wrong with my car again. Turns out it was just the air conditioning, and it looked like someone was like, spilling out of the bottom of my car, but bad dose. But it was the AC, like condensate. It was that hot out. The AC had condensation on it so bad that it looked like something was dripping out of my car. And I was a little, one of those about it. It was a little nerving. Thankfully, it was nothing serious. I had to go to the repair guy again. He was like, no, it's just your AC. Don't worry about it. Felt a little like an idiot, but hey, I don't know cars. It's okay. After that, I proceeded to go to a burger place. If you watch my Instagram has a lot of random shit between whiskey and food. And that's really what will get me out of my apartment is just whiskey and food. So, there are quite a few. I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy. I think I'm curious about what they do, but it's not my favorite. Like I have the 111 that was donated to the channel. I've had maybe one or two pours out of it. So it's not my go-to, but I try not to have a strict go-to, although Eagle Rare has been that lately, and I feel a little bad about it. Kevin C., hello. Cheers, Brian. Drinking rare breed bourbon tonight and listening to your musings. Thank you for listening to the musings. Hello. The microphone is. Whiskey knows I'm feeling like an idiot and it becomes free. That's perfectly okay. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. I don't know cars, but you see something dripping out of the body of a car, and you're just like, oh great, what next? As I said, the car repair fund is not great. Thankfully, 2 generous viewers thus far. But they have given their hard-earned cash to me to help pay back my parents for this ridiculous bill. And we're 1/3 of the way there, give or take. It's a lot. I haven't said the number yet because I don't want it to seem so daunting to other people. It's daunting to me, but I don't want to give an actual number yet because it's so. The car is only worth about $8,000, and it was a decent chunk of that. Not a whole. I'll just tell you. I don't know why. It's guilt. I don't want to actually say the number because it sucks. So actually, I can just show you. Can I want to make sure there's no private info on here. I don't think there is. Well, let's see if I can do this. $1,580.53, which my parents had to pay to repair the car. Yeah. The worst part is me thinking about, wow, that would have been a lot of whiskey I could have bought. There's so many whiskeys I could have bought. I could have gotten a Blue Spot. I could have gotten a Stag Junior or something. All these crazy bottles I've been seeing lately. It just sucks. No comment. So what you have to do if you want to enter the waffle, you just donate $5 per entry. So, the more you give, the more you might win. I don't know how it works exactly. I have a funny finagling way of doing the thing. It's random.org. That's what I was thinking of Trev, because Trev has done this before. He's the one who told me about it. And I've seen other people use it. I have it in the wrong spot. That's why I need this. And I could do this last time. I haven't done it. I've done this once, by the by, where I've used this thing. But it works. So I'm cool with it. I basically put in the names per entry. And then I do a 7-spinner jigger, randomize it 7 times. Then I pick a number by the use of my cellular phone device. So it's about as random as it can get. And I hope, I still haven't decided exactly what to give. That's kind of the part of this night because, oh gosh, I was thinking about it and thinking about it. And then I realized I also hadn't decided what to pour. That's great. Take a sip of your damn whiskey. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's a good starter. Feels weird to say. And as you can tell, I have a lot of whiskeys behind me. Most of them were bought with the credit card. Don't do that. It's bad. Doesn't help that I've been seeing a lot of bottles recently. I did buy one I shouldn't have. Not shouldn't have. It's actually hiding behind me. I'll grab it. But I saw this on the shelf, and really I haven't seen these around. Yay! Old Faithful. Apparently I'm a Buffalo Trace fanboy. I'm a little Don't know how to feel about that just yet. I haven't had this one in about, I think, 2 years. I did a video about it in August. I think I looked this up earlier. My memory's garbage. You will find out I have a bad memory. But I did a video about this in 2019 at the end of August, I believe. I don't remember what I said. Part of the reason I do videos, folks, I can go back and check, and I often never do. That was $30. That wasn't bad. I still think that's too much. However, I don't see it on the shelf at the place I usually go, so I decided to pick it up just to have it. That's kind of the default bourbonish place. But I am a little upset by Buffalo Trace being what it is with their products, where everyone wants to get them. What are they, dictators? Or, people get them on secondary? It's bonkers. I don't understand it. But I do know I like E.H. Taylor. I do know I like Eagle Rare. I really like that one. What did I pick out of a lineup recently? It was something. Anyhow, if you'd like to know what samples I have for this evening, I have an Old Carter Bourbon Batch 5, 115.1 proof. I have no idea how much this is. I've been kind of dumbstruck by some of the Old Carter prices. But I also realized some of them that are expensive I don't like. This one here, this is Old Carter Bourbon Batch 7. I didn't like it. Not my favorite. So, wake up. So here's hoping that Old Carter Batch 5 is better. I'm terrified to try and find the price of this, so I'll just leave it alone. After that, I don't know why I did that twice. After that one, I have picked up Barrel Infinity Project because I've been curious about barrel stuff. I know they have another one out there that's getting a lot of chit-chat. I think it's called Seagrass, I believe. It's a peculiar name. And then this one's been talked about a lot, too. This is a much bigger sample. I'm not going to drink all of this. Larceny Barrel Proof C920. I feel like I might have had this before. However, there are also a lot of freaking Elijah Craig's out there with the whole letter number thing. I can't keep track. I have a feeling it's the same. C is the time of year, 9 is the month, and then 20 is the year. I don't know. I can't figure this stuff out. Oh, and also let me know if you do donate for the raffle. Let me know that you did. I will keep looking at my phone briefly to see if there's anything on Venmo and PayPal. But just in case, just do an @KillCo and tell me how many entries there were, and I can just plug it in. Plug it in, plug it. What is that from? Carlo Mack says, I never find myself reaching for Buffalo Trace bottle. It's a bit fruity to my taste, but it always does surprisingly well on blind taste. Yeah, it's the Buffalo Trace thing is just I don't even know how to process all that. Especially as someone who's finding out they enjoy their products. A lot of people don't like it, and that's fine. Like I know Blanton's is one of their products, and there's a lot of skepticism behind it because of it being such a thing that people chase. The only times I've seen Blanton's in my vicinity is they're about like $100. Why? No, I don't understand. It feels so ridiculous. I am of the mindset that everything really should just be MSRP. Share it, drink it. People can't afford to buy that, and they will. And that's why it's so high. But I just, as someone who is a limited fund person, you will find out. Well, as I've mentioned, it's not a thing. Even talking with other whiskey tubers when they talk about how much they spend on stuff, just I don't know how. Oh, I lost track of conversation. That's okay. Yeah, that's what I hear, Wesley Diller. So that's why I'm starting with that one. It's kind of a celebratory thing. It's nice to be on in a different time slot just for a little bit. The main problem that I have at the moment is the whole I'm waiting all day to do this, and it kind of freaks me out a little. And specifically today, I burnt myself out pretty hard. Sucked. Carl Max says there are 2 frames of mine and Blanton's. Haters gonna hate and taters gonna tate. Yes, true. Mr. Whiskey Shits, hello. Welcome, cheers. It's getting into whiskey. I never would have believed some of the stuff I've learned about just the industry itself. I was very interested in how it's made. I think that's bonkers. It's hard for me to, I don't want to say comprehend. It's hard for me to understand how humanity, people in general, came up with this entire process to make alcohol. They made it, it's a poison technically, but they're like, this stuff's great. How did we come up with this? A lot of it having to do with excess grains and such. And then, you know, sticking it in a barrel. Good times. All right. Make sure I have everything here. So, yeah, those are the samples for the evening. Old Carter Bourbon being one. To, again, celebrate the moment. Live in the moment. The Barrel Infinity project I'm just curious about. And I noticed I also tried to pick some of the lower proof stuff. As I mentioned, a lot of the samples I have right now, they're up there. I think Larceny Barrel Proof is one of them. Yeah, 122.4. Woo! Woo, as they say. Who says that? That's like a wrestler thing. Woo. It's like he had like a white thing on, he had white hair, and he was rich. That was a long time ago. I'm not getting good at wrestling. Wrestling was a teenage thing, and usually it was like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and what was the other one? Triple X, X Factor. I'm not gonna get into it. Wrestling is old school. Ric Flair, yeah. Anytime I say woo, I get that image in my brain. Oh, my brother liked wrestling a lot more than I did. I'll say this out loud, and then half the people here will leave, but I'm not a sports person of any sort. Never have been. Probably never will be. I prefer PC games. The dork is strong with this one. PC games, Marvel, comic books. What else? Well, whiskey, clearly. Making videos online and being a live streamer. I can also talk a little about why I don't have a job, other than, you know, basically mental illness. Woo. Again, woo, woo. I gotta stop doing that. However, I also decided to try finding a job last year. That went well. I even went through the government, you know, how they have like a find your job kind of thing. And they eventually were like, oh, yeah, you'd be great at entertainment. I was like, oh, really? Swell. Cool. Mr. Whiskey said, so I'm starting with Weller. Weller the Antique, so not really a super expensive one. This is Buffalo Trace as well, I think. Did I mention I have a terrible memory? Even the whiskeys I like, I can't remember what the hell they are. It's great. Nothing in my world. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I'm talking about the original, black and white. I don't know what all this new shit is. There's young whippersnappers in there. That's not what I wanted. Cheech Arnolino. I sounded like an announcer. Hello, Cheech. Welcome. Also, Whiskey Encore. Forgot, wait. Okay, yeah. Post your link if you want, Cheech. Mr. Whiskey says you as well. You got Livewire. Do y'all thing if you want. I like to. I don't. It's nice to have other streamers here who can talk about their channels and stuff. Since I am a growing channel. Actually, I believe I'm 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 4. Not many away from 450 subscribers. Crawling up that mountain. Looking at the other screen. Hopefully soon. I will ask, so anyone who's new, please subscribe and like the video, because that is the thing that I have to say, because the YouTube overlords demand your thumbs. It's not me, it's them, I promise. Point is, I have a bottle over here. Where is it? There it is. That Angel's Envy. I cannot open that until I hit 500 subscribers. That is a very frustrating feeling. Because I can't make it happen like that. It's just not, it's not a thing. I like Angel's Envy. I haven't had it in quite a while, but I like it. Oh, nice. 3. Cool. We're getting there. I did notice a little uptick since last night. If you weren't aware, I was on the Mash and Drums little celebratory stream. He's been doing it 3 years? God, I don't remember how many years it was. I think it's 3. It's hard to keep track. I know It's Bourbon Night also had theirs a little while ago. It was 5 years. I've been doing it for 1-ish. Oh, wait, no, I can't say this. Almost 2. I'm going to have a little celebratory thing on September 1st. You can look at the videos I've made. It goes back farther than that. However, the intent began 2019, September 1st, when I officially said, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start making actual videos and content. And later that year, or possibly in 2020, honestly, I started doing live streams such as this. And they're going fairly well overall, considering how early I pop on. It's nice. And the community has been very generous. I'm looking at 20-something odd samples in front of me, along with numerous bottles behind me. It's humbling. It's always humbling. Like any donations and any samples and any bottles I get, it's just like, thank you. And I don't feel worthy of any of this. It's great. My brain is a fun place to be. I promise. I don't have Buffalo Trace in glass. I have Weller in my glass, and I am checking something because I can't. My brain doesn't work ever. Yeah. As I was saying, I'm finding I like Buffalo Trace stuff. I started with Weller without thinking about that, but yeah, that's true. It's I haven't had any of the crazy Weller stuff. It's not antique. What the hell is it called? The small batch? The thing? Mention my memories. Special Reserve. So I started with Special Reserve. That was a donation. I've never seen those bottles around at all. I don't think they exist in New England. So it's pretty good. It's not my favorite. I don't actually like it to the point where I'd pour it in a glass. I honestly feel like it's a mixer. It feels pretty awful to say, considering the nice bottle and the way people chase after it and everything. But of course, it's a Buffalo Trace product. There's Weller. Eagle Rare is certainly a favorite of mine. I try to get that whenever I run out. E.H. Taylor. I love that one as well. Odd. Sorry, sidetracked second. I have my phone connected to my computer, and I just got a little notification about the world's top whiskey taster. I think it's just telling me because I've signed up already. By the way, I'm going to be world's top whiskey taster. No, I'm not. But it's nice to try. I entered. We'll see what happens. If anything happens, it'll be very strange for me. Very, very strange. And I don't do well under pressure. Yeah, time is running out. Complete your interview for the chance to be the next world's top whiskey taster. I did that already. I actually did that the day of. Start your interview. I did the interview. It was weird. You had to record a minute, something like that. It's intense. Nice. Jim Morrison says, "I'll join you in sipping some Special Reserve." Yeah, it's a starter. This is the starting point. I have been told by other whiskey people, or at least streamers, you should have whiskey before you have whiskey, and I agree. That's a good idea. And I start with something low proof. This is 45, I believe. It's good. It's a nice warm up whiskey. Same thing could be said for Eagle Rare or Buffalo Trace. I have to actually do a review of that again. Since it's been a hot minute. Also, I have a Patreon. That has been super helpful in, I want to say in supporting the channel, but honestly, last month, everything going into the car repair fund. And for those of you who are just showing, I've actually shown the amount finally. And it is $1,580.53 that I have to somehow come up with so my parents do not have to have that hole in their wallet. And as I don't have a job, well, this is it. Haha, yeah. But in the plus side, I get to give out whiskey. I still have plans to get rid of, raffle off some, well, there it is, but I have decanters. I was given decanters for Christmas. And since I never am around people, I'm going to most likely raffle them off on September 1st. I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Mind all the clutter noises. And again, not now, later. There's one of them. Real nice. And then the other one is weird, but also nice. Huh. What's it? I'm not sure if this is it. And again, September 1st, I plan to raffle these off. So tell your friends. This one actually comes with 2 cups as well. They're glassware. Try not to touch them. Ugh. What else, though? I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to a few people who I know, other whiskey tubers who might want to donate a bottle that I can give away as well. That's something else I can't do, since all the bottles I get are donations usually. And then I have to do a video about them. I have a whole bunch. They're usually sitting behind me down here. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I have to pay attention to chat now. Hello. Did I miss someone? I feel like I missed someone. I think I said hi to Jim Morris. In case I didn't say it, I have your comment highlighted still. Blah. Whiskey Samurai, hello. I don't know if I said that either. I saw your questions and then I forgot to say hello because again my memory is garbage. All right, first drink of the evening is going to be completed. Moving on to this really expensive thing to celebrate being in this peculiar time slot for a little bit. Yeah, it's nice. Not great. But that was an odd aftertaste all of a sudden. Has anyone else had that happen before? You take a little more than just a sip and hold it on your tongue for just a little longer when you do that. Something weird happens. I don't know what that was. It almost seemed like soap. That was peculiar. All right, folks, here we go. I'm going to try to find out how much this one is because I know I checked for the other one I had, which I don't like, by the way, the Old Carter Bourbon Batch 7. Not the greatest. Per my opinions, per my tastes, all that. And Batch 5, I feel like that would be more. Don't know if that's true. Let's find out, shall we? Old Carter Batch, 5. Oh, I have to put price. That's what it is. They'll give me the release. Like Old Carter does show their releases. Well, at a glance, Old Carter 13? No. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that's convenient. God, Google scares the hell out of me sometimes, man. Dude. Batch 5 is a barrel strength, 115.1. Yeah, that's it. With the price tag of around $200. Someone did mention earlier that the price for some of these is around $200 to $300, which is crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Biznalkers, if you will. That's biznalkers, and I don't even know what to do about it. Checking the phone because there's some other things. That was really weird timing, by the way. Like, world's top whiskey taster thing. It's like, I haven't promoted that thought at all. Hello. Whoa. Wesley Zeller. Well, you're in for a feud. I assume you're in for a raffle there. If you're not, please say so in the thing, comment. I have to think now. Was that Popeye? Where'd that come from? Jeez. I don't know what I did just now, but all of a sudden, for those who are still new, also like, subscribe, etc. It's right here. It says so, but I have to say so out loud. 2 entries. That all? Yes, sir. Thank you for the generous tip, I guess. I don't know what to call that. Oy, oy, oy. Can't type. I'm a little dumbfounded. Ugh. All right, folks. Typing is fun. I just copied and paste. Why did I do that? So that's it, folks. He's in for 2. You can get in for $5 to hopefully win whatever the hell samples I'm going to give out. I have a feeling I'm going to do... Well, you can get in touch. Like, whoever the winner is, you can get in touch with me by the email or Instagram and we can talk about it. I've been doing this. The last few samples I did were a specialty blend. Tom is the one who received him. Tom. Yes, Tom. I see his picture and I think of his Instagram and I'm getting confused. But Tom received his last samples. He's having a little bit of one of them tonight. Those are kind of a mixed bag. And if I'm doing something like this, I will default it to Irish, rye, bourbon. I want to say Japanese, but I only have 3 of those. So I'm kind of holding off on that at the moment. And Scotch. And that'll be split up into... I'd have to give you an idea of what I have, since a lot of them are repeated. There's also the option of having some of the special Game of Thrones stuff, since I have 4 of those open. That's an option. Ow. Good God. Hurt myself. I'm talking too much. Here we go. $200, folks. And I'm just going to drink it, because that's why it was made. Still feels weird. Hello. Did that thing. There we go. It's funny if you're unaware, if you're not a streamer, you click on a comment and it kind of stays on what you clicked on, and then it just gets edited on its site as chat goes on. It's a little scary. All right, now typo negatives in my head, but for a moment, I had something that pops up every time I do a stream. Pretty much, if you've ever watched if you've ever watched. No, not The Fox and the Hound. Robin Hood. Disney's Robin Hood, the cartoon. There's a singing bit or whistling bit that they start off with that always gets stuck in my mind. I think I need to go to the gym. Ooh, this is a slippery one. Watchman struggle with bottle. Whiskey dictionary. Hello. Good to see you, Thur. Schwelcome. Schwelcome. Hootenanny. Yeah. Golly, what a day, if you will. That's the whistling part that gets stuck in my head. Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening. Yep, there it is. Oh, Whiskey Dictionary. What do I want to say to you? I want to say something. A thank you for telling me about that liquor store in your area. Man, you have no idea what it's like living in my brain, folks, because I just forgot what it's called. And I was there last Saturday. I'm going to check my Instagram because I honestly forget the name. Norfolk? That sounds about right. Let me know if that's right, Whiskey Dick. Norfolk. I went there, and that place was amazing. Was it Julio's? I don't remember. Or was it Julio's? Hold on. Hold, please. I'm checking. Oh, God, yes. Okay, it's the right place. I think Julio's was on my list, but I don't remember. Yeah, that place was bonkers. I'm checking anyway, because I honestly am not sure where the hell I was. It's a fun feeling. I don't usually go out on the weekends, for the record. You know why? I'll tell you. Because there are people out there on the weekends doing things. Ugh. It tends to be worse during, well, not worse during the school years. School months. But right now, everyone's out. And I live in a kind of touristy area. Rhode Island, believe it or not, is a touristy area. There are a lot of freaking people. Yes, Norfolk. That place was freaking awesome. Small, as you said, but it is stuffed to the top, really. I took a lot of pictures on my Instagram about all the bottles and stuff there. It was absolutely crazy. And the best part is I walked in the door and they were doing a whiskey tasting. Yeah. That was nice. I got to try a bunch of sherry finish stuff. I believe I had Rabbit Hole, and I feel that's the first time I actually had one of those. It was okay. I was not dumbfounded, but it was very good. And just looking at all the bottles there, absolutely bonkers. By the way, I'm never going to open this, apparently. I don't know if I'm sweaty or what. This one does not want to cooperate at all. This is the first time I've had this issue. On camera, anyway. Where it just doesn't want to turn. Whoever put this on here is a little tight. I believe, I think this is a sample from Drink Pro. I believe. So he definitely clamped this on there. I have a way to open it, but you're not going to like it. I'll show you. Un momento. I'm going to jump away from the camera, which is a terrible thing to do during a stream, but I want to open this damn thing now. It's not that I'll enjoy this. Now it's a fight to the death. So how do I do this? I'm going to show you a pretty picture for 30 seconds. And it's like I never went anywhere, right? I'm going to jump. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. By the way, this is one of the few tools I actually own. I'm also not a cool guy, and if you were here earlier, you'll realize also not a car guy. All right. Yep. Oh, it's moved. I was going to say that to you last night, Whiskey Dick, by the way, but I don't like interrupting people or talking over people, so that makes it fun. I bet he is. Yes. Or Jim Morris says, I don't go there unless I have a plan because I could blow silly money there with very little effort. Yes. Well, I can't, but I can see how people would because there is so much crazy stuff there. Again, check out my Instagram for those of you who haven't done that already. I think what is it, KillCo 7? I feel that's it. I had a 7 for some places and I don't for others. Hold please. I mean, not hold please, but KillCo 77. There you go. See? This KillCo was taken. It's going to be like this all night, I promise. If I get whiskey all over myself, 1, that'll suck. 2, that'll make very amusing content. Mind over strength, folks. I could have struggled with that for a while. Thankfully, my Husky, I don't know what a Husky brand is, but that's what this is. It's helped me out in many situations like that. Don't know why I bought that, but I did. We are $200. Oh, wow. Look at that color. It's gorgeous. I like it. I hope this tastes better. It felt real weird. It's, as I've said, price does not equal value with whiskey, which is why I get so upset about things that are not quite MSRP priced. Blanton specifically, as we were talking about. And with Old Carter, I've enjoyed a lot of them. I've actually had quite a few samples of them. So people are very generous. But look at that. That is beautiful. As far as the color goes, I can see why people are, crazy about it. I don't think it's worse. It's not $300 or $200 beautiful, but it's nice. So nice. Okay. It's the alcohol, I think. For a moment there, my brain was like, is this a malt? And I was like, what are you doing? It's bourbon. Shut up. What's going on? What do we got here? Remus 4. Oh. Whiskey Dick, another thing we have to do, or Connecticut, Irene Tan store. Hopefully you can visit there someday, or I can meet you there someday. Glorious place. Lots of samples. Jim can attest to that. You don't have to take my word for it. Thankfully, I've had people who have visited me there, and I've got to do a little meetup and such. And, they will say honestly what kind of experience it was because it was fun. Cheech wishes he had been there, but he is in Florida, so there's that. Jeans they used to sell at Sears. The chunky kids. Oh, man. And again, $5 gets you into a raffle. There are 2 entries so far. Good odds, to say the least. Granted, it's for a sample pack I haven't decided on. But it's a winner's choice, sort of. I could either send you a list of my spreadsheet of the whiskeys I have, or I can just pick from a category, whichever is easiest to add. Again, whatever the winner wants. I have plenty of whiskey. I will die before I finish all this whiskey, in all likelihood. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. I know. It's hard to pick. I've done them before, where I say exactly what they are, or say the mixed bag. I kind of like the idea of saying, the winner's choice, but I can give categories. Categories feels like the easiest thing. The idea here is you're more likely to enter if you think you're going to win something you like. I mean, you can't see everything behind me. But as far as categories go, I like the idea. Like if someone who's mainly a bourbon person, they could select, oh, they want to try some bourbons I have, or they could say, hey, wait a minute, I haven't had that many Irishes and I don't want to go buy a bunch of bottles. Let me see what you got. Mulling it over. Don't worry. This is another thing for those of you who are Drums and Drams people. I don't go through things very quickly. It's already been 47 minutes. Oh, but I also took about 10 minutes just trying to open the sample. So there's that. Oh man, I hope you can't hear that. I have a unwell mentally lady who lives next door. It's a little sad. I don't like her because she rants and raves on the phone a lot. But I also feel bad. Oh, do. It's amazing. Let me know if you do. I can always meet you there. The best times to go are Fridays and Saturdays. I don't know if she's there on Sundays. I feel like she isn't. So it's a good idea to either, not let me know, but she has a Facebook page or Instagram. You can get in touch with her. Probably better through Facebook because it's like a business group page thing. And you can always ask her if she loves giving out samples of the best stuff she has. Indecisive. That's what I am right now. Not for drinking, but just for what to offer people, since I'm a bit flooded with whiskey. I mean, you can't see all of it. And believe me, a lot of other whiskey tube channels have a lot more than I do, but blah. Take your pick, folks. No. These are what I bought when I went to the store in Norfolk. This is Jura. So the Jura collection. I've never had any of these. And you'll note they're not huge bottles because of cost. And then we have Pelleton. 12, 15, and 18. I haven't had any of these either. At least not that I remember. And I do like Highland scotches, it seems. But I do also like stuff. Compass box stuff. I'm tempted to just buy another sample of that. Because, God damn it. Because I really like the ones I got. Those are donated to the channel as well. Ah. Oh. Well, I wouldn't say that. Irene's very generous with her time and her bottles. But I certainly do. I mean, I just need an excuse to go there, kind of. That's really what it is. I'm very happy to meet people there, and I think it's a great location to have people meet, and then just lots of whiskey. Thankfully, a restaurant right next door as well. Oh, Tom, what'd you do? No, I don't. Well, wait a minute. What did you do? Are you putting in serious competition? Because I really like when people do that. And also, I am going to cry. No, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Jeez. All right. Oh, hey. Wow, you're too kind, sir. Good God. Hold on, let me make that bigger so I can type in all the names now. I thought you just meant I was going to type your name a few times. I'm like, that's fine. But, folks, I have some news. Tom Lawrence is an amazing person. I've met him, so I know. Met him for about, what was it, 15, 30 minutes? That was nice. It was nice to meet a distillery of all places. I had a feeling you'd like that. Oh, okay, you're going to do that? That's fine. So, oh, the joys of cell phones, man. Here we go. Blep. Oh my God, just tell me. Sorry, this isn't you. This is the PayPal is not exactly friendly for trying to see what someone just said to you. I saw it, so I got the idea. But good God, is it annoying. Yes, I know the money was received. Just see. Nope, that's. You can tell how good I am at receiving money all the time. I'm not. At least not with PayPal. Oh God. Lady next door is bonkers. That's for clear. I hope you can't hear that. All right. For the record, the reason I'm doing this and it's taking so long is because there's a comment here that I need to read, and this thing doesn't like to let me read the comment. Hang on. Or at the very least, I don't know how. And already, with just those few donations, that is a nice little chunk met towards helping with the car repairs. And that's why I do them. Mike Stahl, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Yeah, well, for me, it's an hour's drive. And if you watch that video, I'm in that video. I was there. That's how I first met Rex and Daniel. And also how I came across Irene for the first time. It was pretty sweet. Nope. Oh my gosh. I can see what you said, but I can't see all of it. It's so frustrating. Just listening to the lady next door just ranting and raving. All right, hold on. One problem might be I'm using my phone. Sorry, folks. This is supposed to be a whiskey channel. I'm getting distracted by stuff. That's okay. It's for a good reason. I want to tell you why it's a good reason, but I have to get to the thing first. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. Hamina. Who says that? That's an old reference as well. I don't know where they come from. There we go. Thank you. Sorry, folks. That was exciting. I had to actually go to PayPal on the computer to see what this is. All right. So, Tom here has been very generous and has made it so I have to type in a bunch of names. And it's actually better that they're here because now I can just copy and paste them. Oh my gosh, really? Yes. Hold on. Let's just say some of you are getting entries. So there. Nothing you can do about it. Unless you don't want them. Or if you want to give them back to Tom, which I will not do. I mean, I will, but he's being very kind with donating out a few raffle tickets here to some select viewers. There we go. God, this song stuck in my head still. Damn it. All right. My brain doesn't want to work. That's what this is. I'm looking at these, and some of you have tickets now. I'm trying to actually make sure I get this right, but it's taking much longer than I wanted. 2 entries each for Carlo Mack, Bourbon Baller, Whiskey Nose, Mike Franklin, John McEllen, Whiskey Samurai, and Whiskey Dictionary. There you go. Surprise! Enjoy. I just have to do that in the thing. So Tom is a pretty epic individual, if you didn't know. So I just have to do this. The only drawback here is if they leave early and they have no idea, it's going to be real rough to try to figure out how to get in touch with them. It's like, by the way, you won. They're like, I didn't even enter. It's like, I know. Tell me what you want. Whiskey Nose. This is what this is Trev's job right here. Freaking Bourbon Wrench, get in here. No. Like Franklin. And don't worry, I go for 2 hours, folks. Or if you're worried about the fact that we're almost at an hour, don't be, because there's a reason I go for 2 hours, and it's because I can't do anything easily. Gah. Uh-oh. Okay. Whiskey Samurai and Whiskey Dictionary. A Whiskey Dictionary, I could technically give them to him in person. He's not far away from here. Thus, why he told me about that freaking place in Massachusetts. For him, I think getting to Irene's would probably be a 2-hour drive, though. There we go. Jacked up the odds quite a bit. Chip, thank you. I think I'm good. Just typing in names. That's the only part. I'm using the randomizer, and I'm going to show everyone it. So far, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 entries now. God damn. There you go. Thank you, Tom. That was very generous of you. Blah, blah. I have to do the math now because my brain doesn't want to work. Oh, Tom, you can, if you set me as a friend, for the record, PayPal won't go after you as they do with donations and such. I don't know why they do that. It's weird. It's like you can just say, you know me and we're buds. And if you don't, it's like, I'm going to give you a service fee. It's annoying. It's dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it. Somebody's had to kind of find a way around. Big Vic, hello. Welcome. Cheers to you, sir. Yeah. I see, about 2 hours, depending on traffic. That's if he wants to go. Again, he probably has a very busy work schedule. And I think it would be kind of weird meeting him in person since he says he's like 6'3" or something, or 2. He said it last night. I already forgot, of course. I'm enjoying this whiskey, by the by. So the old Carter bourbon's kind of spicy. I'm talking baking spices, really. And it feels like, how's that called? Star anise? Something like that. Or just a lot of cinnamon. It's a little sweet, but it's also oakish. Like a tannin thing. Drying out my tongue a little. Only a little. It's actually sticking pretty good. It's a nice texture. I believe. For the most part, I like it. So I hear. Well, this is nice. Old Carter Bourbon Batch 5 is nice, unlike the other one. It is very spicy, though. Like, the tongue tingles are real. It's not severe, but it's all over my tongue right now. after each sip. A little prickly. A little... Ah. Oop. Carla Max says, early time bottle and bond, insanely good for the money. Just a fantastic value. I've had it. I had a bottle of that. I believe I did a video of it. If I didn't, well, I don't know why I drank the whole bottle, but I assume I did a video. It's a screw top, right? Oh, hold on. What's this? What's going on? People are doing things. Freaking me out. Well, dang it. Thanks, Mike. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Make sure I'm not getting things backwards here. It's this is the one reason I worry about doing raffles and such, because it does get kind of tricky when you're trying to do a stream and talk to people at the same time. It's like, oh gosh, hubba bubba. Mike Franklin, do you want those for the raffle, or are you just doing that as a car fund? Let me know. Heck, oh god damn it! I made the mistake of putting in a hello from Twitter every time something happens. I need to put a few of those off because I don't need to be told about every goddamn tweet. Mike Franklin, let me know. That's 4 entries for you if you do want it to be. If not, well, that's cool too. Appreciate it. But just let me know. Yeah, it is a screw top. I had a bottle of it. There was something about it I didn't like personally. It's good. I drank the whole bottle, but something about it bugged me, and I can't remember what it was. It's not terrible. Thank you, Mike Franklin. I appreciate that. You're still in here for 2, for the record, so you may win something. Undecided what it is yet. I like to say category, because that means I can just give away whatever the person I want to give it to. Here's the thing. The reason I can't specifically say what samples I want to give is because I want to give something that someone wants. And I could just pick anything. I could just say this, 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 and this. I've done it numerous times so far, twice. But what I want to do is let people pick, cherry pick a bit. I have all these bottles. I don't drink most of them, if you can't tell. And I want to share whatever anyone wants. It's kind of the least I can do for my amount of whiskey for a channel of my size is say, hey, you know what? I can show you what I got. Tell me what you want, as long as it's opened and I haven't reviewed it already. Or if I can, as long as it's open, meaning I have reviewed it, I will share it. There's one specifically that I'm going to have to do something about soon, though. It's freaking almost empty, and I really need to just end it. Just done. Early times bottle bud. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Hang on. I might be confusing those. Hold on. What was said earlier? I've already forgotten. Good God, my brain. Okay, you did say early times. Yeah. I used to go to Evan Williams' White Label. White Label used to be my go-to. And then I started getting a note, which I still haven't quite found a real great explanation of. Alex Bruyere. Alex. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, people. Moose. Yes. Moose sighting. Don't hit it with your car. It's bad. Welcome, sir. We're doing a raffle. Also, Patreon. Patreon, if people want to join that, it is amazingly helpful. Not only, well, in this case, because of car repairs, but the idea technically is to help build the channel, maybe help me get some nice bottles to review, etc. I do add some kind of content. Usually it's lenses, sometimes just posts. One thing I posted about recently was on yesterday. Wow, that felt like a long time ago. Robin Williams passed away, years ago. Feels like it wasn't long ago, but years ago as of yesterday. So every time that day runs around, I just kind of, think about it, get a little sad, get a little teary-eyed. He was one of the inspirational people for me, and it was pretty awful loss for me, and I know many others, people all over this planet. It's awful. Don't want to bring things down, but that was one thing I did talk about. Again, it's good to talk about grief. It's good to talk about mental problems because we all have to deal with that kind of crap. And it's best that it not just sit in here where it will kill you. You know, it's not good. I mean, don't get to the point where you're telling everyone everything, but I think enough people out there nowadays, especially with last year, that's another talking point. You didn't get out of last year just being perfectly okay mentally, because that was rough. It still is. It's not quite over yet. But at least we can do a few things, especially if you get the jab, as it were. I had to look at that twice there, Cheech. Olga did it. Oh, Old Granddad 114. That stuff's good. I've been meaning to get a bottle of that. If I can find it. If I can find it. It's not really around. Out with the jive and with the love. Oh yeah. Sorry. Hunting. That's the other thing I'm trying to get into again. Again, as if I was doing it before. Oh, by the way, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, share all the videos. Patreon. Done. I'm a professional. Okay. Oh, I haven't even seen it yet. But thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Again, I hate... there is a certain feeling that's hard to describe. It's when you do not have a job and you have to figure out a way to get income. For me, it's entertaining all of you, even though you give me stuff other than just funds. You give me whiskey, you give me bottles, you help support the channel on Patreon and such. It's crazy. I don't know how to handle that. And it feels bad. Like even my parents, they're a little... They don't want me asking, you know, every single stream for assistance, but there's no other way to pay them back. Again, it's like $1,580.53. But there's been quite a few donations tonight. I appreciate that. There's been quite a few in the past. Last week, I got some just dropped in my head and was, what? Oh, wow. Hi. Thank you. It's great. But I was saying, I first have to see what Alex did. I'm not going to add it, but God, what the heck? You people and your damn generosity. I can't take it. Jeez, man. What the... Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to blush. I appreciate that. I really do. This is one of the few times in my life where I feel like I can try to do something to pay my parents back. At least a little. Because, as I said on last stream I did, was it last stream? You can't understand what it feels like to be 41 years old without a job, supported by your parents and Social Security disability. That's it. It feels pretty awful to be the guy who's relying on their parents all the time. Because you don't function. It's awful. It's an awful feeling, but we're working on it. There are things that are coming up I'm looking forward to. I've been able to get out a little more to check out some whiskey. I'll tell all of you, I think it's kind of clear from Instagram, but you know, there's some sketchy shit on Instagram with whiskey. So there is the concept that if some of you saw an Instagram post and you saw a bottle you wanted, an arrangement can be made as long as the funds are sent to me. I can go get it. I can hand deliver it to you. That kind of thing. I don't believe I've seen anything crazy like that, but there are some bottles I've seen that just blow my mind. You know, $300 plus bottles. Now, if someone wanted that, yeah, I'd be happy to get it. I'd also be terrified. You know, they transfer the funds, I'd pick it up for them and just be like, the whole way back. Man, I have to wrap it up and get it hand delivered and hope it made it there. Just, oh. Bleh. But it's an option. Uh-oh. I missed something. Something interesting. Something about shopping or hunting, as we call it. Elmer T in person. $400? Why? I mean, you know, more power to him, but bleh. Bleh. That's awful. I have something here. Where'd it go? I almost opened this tonight, but I think someone wanted me to compare it to something. I'm blanking out as I do. Yeah, Elmer T. Lee. Right here. There's a sample of it. I almost had that first because it's the only thing that's 90 proof, as of my samples anyway. I know what I did. You know what? I can fix that. Hold, please. I love that my mic picks up the drinking noise. I love that. You can imagine what it feels like editing the videos and hearing myself go. every other minute. Excuse me, Buddha, I need this. So I poured all this old Carter, which I shouldn't have, so I'm pouring it back in the sample glass. Don't worry, I won't give it to anyone. That'd be gross. But this way I can move on and try something else, because I should not do that. I have not learned my lesson that just try a little of it, move on, so you can have numerous whiskeys instead of getting stuck on one, as I do. Oh, crap, I don't like that. Is that the one that has to be against the bottle you gave me? Where is it? This one, Ancient Age? Is that it? That's what's bothering me. I was like, I swear someone said I should try this to something else I have. Blah. All right, this is empty now. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, good. See, if it's something specific like that, where it's like, I would like you to do this and this, it'll stick in there, but it won't be very... It's fuzzy, let's just say. Like I said, like you told me, but it's one of those, what was it exactly? There was a feeling. It's almost like that sample radiates, don't drink this. It's pretty cool. I'm going to put it next to it now, so there's no confusion anymore. You get to go next to, well, actually, that's a bad spot for that. Let's just do this. Ow! Okay. There. I still have a couple of those bottles. I still have both of those bottles you gave me. I have to actually review. Yeah. I like the idea. I like the fact that there's one that's a lot less and there's one that's a lot more, and they're similar. I was still dumbfounded by that. I looked up prices about Elmer T. Lee, and it's like, well, it should be $40. It just isn't. Ah. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. What the hell? Stop it. I mean, keep doing it, but oh, gosh. Donald Rance, hello. The Whiskey Yoda. The man of the Irish. Doesn't sound as good. Nope, that doesn't sound good either. Welcome, sir. Welcome. All right, we're moving on to this weird one, Barrel Infinity Project. I'm only going to pour half. I've learned my lesson. Again, it took me, half an hour just to have not even half of that old Carter. It's good, but it's also spicy. Here we go. Oh, there's definitely a color difference. All right, here we go. Serious color difference, actually. Here we go. Look at that. Look at the difference. That's almost Irish whiskey colored. And I know Barrel is the one who does the weird blends. And, of course, this is the Infinity Barrel project. So I'm assuming they just mixed a lot of stuff together. I don't do research. Research is for people who have good memories, and I don't. So my understanding is they probably mixed a whole bunch of stuff together. I'll try to look. I should have had the tab open. But I feel like when I looked it up, I didn't find anything interesting. Like, I went to their site, and everything was kind of... Their site isn't great, let's just say. It doesn't really give any tasting notes. It's just kind of vagueness as far as what it's about. All right. Infinity Barrel Project. Oh, buy now. Click. No. Here we go. Me being a professional and sharing the screen just correctly as I do. Ba-dee-bop. Ba-doo-boop. Chrome tab. Infinity Barrel Project. And it's Mini-Me. Woo! Hi. So here's their webpage. That's what I meant to do. Infinity Barrel Project. The tradition of keeping an infinity bottle is well known to whiskey collectors. Yes, it is. And aficionados. Sure. Around the world. I should stop doing that. Take the last ounce of each whiskey bottle as you finish it and pour them into a bottle you set aside. We are honoring the infinity bottle tradition in our own way by introducing the Infinity Barrel Project. Oh, God, this looks terrible. My other screen is absolutely awful. There we go. I'll move it so I can actually see. Infinity Barrel Project. Cast strength, August 13th, 2020. American whiskey. Oh, it's American whiskey. Okay. Is this the actual right proof? Oh, wait, no, this is an earlier one. 2/12/19. So that must be one of the newer ones there. The intent of this project is to create an ever-changing whiskey blended from barrels of mature whiskey. We begin by selecting barrels of their flavor contributions and complexity and blending them in a larger single of infinite vessels. At each bottling, we remove a portion of that whiskey and replace it with other barrels that will complement the remaining blend. We then repeat the process, bottling portions and adding newly selected whiskeys each time. You can find which whiskeys are presented in each bottling by referring to the bottling date on the front label and going to the page on our site. How is this different from Solero's process? All right. Bottlings. Oh, here we go. Cool. Interesting. This has become more interesting than I realized. 2/12/19. 2/12/19. February 2019. Whoop, I went past it. Did I? Or was it January? It's not even here. 2/12/19. Maybe it was 3. Hold on. Nope. It would be funny if this didn't actually show up. It'd also suck. It's like, oh, all right. 17.5. Nope. Shit. Why is there one that's missing? This one specifically says 2/12/19 on it. Oh, wait, 2/12/18. Aha. Oh-ho. 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 Sorry, Mickey Mouse just showed up. Is it? 119.3. Yep, there we go. We have a winner. Ding, ding, ding. Sorry. I'm okay. Craft and bottled in Kentucky, bottled at 119.3 proof. Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee rye, Indiana whiskey, 100% Polish malted rye, single malt Scotch, single grain Scotch. What? Scotch whiskey, Irish whiskey. Oh, right. This is going to be real weird. For the record. Blah. I am now looking forward to this in a very peculiar way. Woo. Yeah, I mean, I've said that numerous times. I should only pour a little bit of each sample. Huh. What the hell? I don't even know what to describe this as. Oh, I also got distracted because I was trying to look at my phone because people have done donations and I'm trying to do a giveaway and no problem. This doesn't smell particularly dumbfounding, like considering what's in it. What? My brain went to some kind of soap, and then I thought of potpourri. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it's got a weird floralness to it. It's not a bad thing, it's just peculiar. Must be the rye, I would assume. Mike, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Is that 2 entries, Mike? Mike Stahl? I assume it is. You let me know. It's the tricky part is trying to figure out which people are just donating, which is amazing, and then which people are like, hey, here, give me tickets. I'm also trying to keep track of what the hell is happening. The joys of getting too many donations. At me how many? That's the other thing I have to say. Like, give me if you're getting actual tickets, just, say you're in for 2 and I'll confirm. That makes it easier. Hell of a lot easier. So Mike Stahl, let me know if you're in for 2 or if it's just that's just a donation to the channel growth or to the car repair fund, because that's really the highlight of the evening. This is definitely one of the most peculiar whiskeys I've ever smelled or nosed. Especially knowing what's in it now. They mix Scotch and rye and Irish. What? I mean, great idea, but what? The rye is sticking out the most, but it's giving me this weird floral note as well. Almost potpourri-esque. It doesn't smell bad, but it is confusing because it's not fitting in a category. My brain has a nice little You know, this is rye, this is probably bourbon, this is Scotch or peated Scotch. Did they say Irish already? Or malts, especially, I get a kind of a weird funk out of them often. Caramba. All right, so take a sip. It doesn't smell bad, but it's perplexing. What the heck? That was a bit of a roller coaster. Oh, it's spicy. Hello. The finish is giving me tongue tingles galore. The tongue is tingling. The only way I can describe that is getting it's like someone's jabbing your tongue with little tiny needles. It's prickly. I used to think that was the alcohol. It's not always the alcohol. This is a higher proof. Oh man, that was weird. That was really weird. I'm trying to look at chat to make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I have another chat open too. I forgot. Hold on. I haven't seen anything. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm streaming at 2 places at once. But that's what people do now. But I haven't seen anything pop up from that other channel, which shall be unnamed. Oh, no, it won't. If you like Twitch stuff, I have a Twitch channel. I've already forgotten what it is. KillCo 7, probably. You know, follow me there. I do these streams, they count. Same place. Hey. Wow, I have heard things about barrel products. I know the seagrass is one people are talking a lot about these days. This is the first one I've tried, which is just weird. It's not terrible, but it's confusing. So it's one of those exploratory whiskeys. I think a lot of people who are interested in just absolutely bizarre kind of things would like barrel. That's why I haven't bought a bottle as well, because I don't want to buy a whole bottle of something when it's supposedly a very strange concoction. The initial taste is soapy. And then it's just spicy. That has to be the rye. The rye just shows up at the end. Kind of overwhelming-ish, actually. Woo! Underpass whiskey. Oh, also that noise I just made, though. Woo! Something my grandma used to do. I think I caught that from her. May she rest in peace, unfortunately, but she'd go, woo, woo, when something surprised her. She was a lovely old lady, or lovely older lady. And we're talking about when I was 12. Paying bills. What? Time to pass cheers to you, sir. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I assume most of you are, because I've seen a lot of your names before. But if not, it helps the channel. It helps raise awareness for whiskey. And gets people to come here and be confused, as I often am. However, it was nice to try barrel. I don't think it's my favorite. That was good. What it is it's not soothing. It's aggressive, at least on the end, and the taste of it, the initial taste of it, is not the best, which is expected from something that contains Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee rye, Indiana whiskey, which is probably MGP, 100% Polish malted rye. There's a lot of rye in this. Single malt Scotch, single grain Scotch, Scotch whiskey, that's big, and Irish whiskey. The Irish whiskey might as well not even exist with the rest of those. It is mostly rye, which I assume is why it's so spicy at the finish. I'm looking over here because that's where I have it. And the initial taste is really peculiar. As I said, it's soap-ish, and then another sip. Yeah, potpourri-esque. And then it just goes spicy all over. Ha! So it's interesting. It's certainly interesting. It's an interesting concept. I like it. I like the idea that I just did it. They were like, hey, an infinity bottle, infinity barrel. Why not? But is it something I like? With this one, anyway. Not really. It's not awful, but it's really weird. It's too spicy, as weird as it sounds to say. As an infinity bottle, the end of it is really spicy to the point where it's uncomfortable on my tongue. It's not awful, but again, that's kind of their thing, is just to see what's new. Someone's got to love this. Someone who's super big into rye and maybe into scotch a little bit might enjoy this more than me. It's funny that there's Tennessee stuff in there. And of course, I always love seeing Indiana whiskey. Oh, thank you, Donald. Yeah, barley and single malts especially have always been a bit weird to me. Not always. There are plenty of single malts that I seem to enjoy, but as I've mentioned on my stream before, stuff like Dalmore 12 and Macallan 12. No, not my favorite. Do not like. I will happily give away those samples all day. If you've never tried them, I will let you try them. And hopefully you'll like them better than me, because I have entire bottles of them, which I don't drink. Oh. That is something I've considered doing with other whiskey tubers, not like a rot gut thing. I believe he probably is live right now. But again, we're worried about this slot right now for when Drums and Drams will go live. What was my point? I got distracted. Oh, yeah. Sending each other, not whiskeys that are gross to you, but whiskeys that aren't your favorite. Like you tried them and you're just kind of about them. Macallan 12 and Dalmore 12 would be on there for me because I did not like them. The one I really don't like is still back there. That is a bottle I will probably dump because it's that bad. Or I'll send it to other whiskey tubers and be like, please tell me this is disgusting, because it is. It is atrocious. And I feel bad saying that since it's a Johnny Walker product, but it's their Johnny Walker wine experiment thing. It is paint thinner. It's disgusting. I can't drink it. It's gross. However, someone out there may love it, but I do not. Oh, I should check the thing. I should check so many things. All the things need checking right now. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be talking up the channel because I'm trying to get to the 450 tonight or tomorrow. I realized something very bad as of agreeing to do this. 1, going live on Thursday night. 2, going live on Friday afternoon. 3, usually I would go on to Scotch Down Under for our Star Trek meeting. I may do that. It really depends on how I'm feeling. And then Sunday afternoon, I go live. So I'm pretty much going live at least 3 times over the next 4 days. And I don't know if I'm going to be going live on Saturday for Scotch Down Under's thing, because I may just have burnt myself out, which happens. Hopefully not. If the YouTube overlords demand your thumbs, I'm sorry. It's not me, it's them. Either one. I prefer, this one, but I'll take whatever you're feeling at the moment. How much do I need? I don't know. Hold on. There's been quite a few donations tonight, which is pretty awesome. Mike Stahl, I still don't know if you want raffle tickets. Let me know. If you're here. That's the other thing. I don't know if you're here. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. Part of the problem is I'm getting so many other damn notifications. So what's happening is I'm getting donations and they're like sticking, which is not the best thing to do. So the other problem is I can't actually look at Venmo. I can look at PayPal, at least on my computer, and see what's going on. However, with Venmo, I can only do that on my phone because it's Venmo. Venmo's good. I'm pleased that's another option for people, but the fact that it's only an app, nothing else, is a little frustrating. Even the payments. Like if you have a credit card, which I do because I make mistakes all my life. My point is, let me get the calculator out while I'm doing that. The point is, what was the point? I honestly don't remember because my mind just went blank. Oh, hello. Everything's going to minimize. Cool. There we go. Hello. Honestly, I don't remember what the point was. Venmo, PayPal, etc. Venmo is weird because you can only use the app to do everything. And that's a bit odd for my tastes. I have so many browsers open right now. Okay. Go away, PayPal. Stop asking me to refer friends. You can go to hell. Let's see. Did I? That was the other thing I was going to check, but I got distracted. Son of a bitch. I mean, dang it. Shoot, heck. Darn. I'm really not good with the trying not to. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, 448. 2 away from 450. Blah. Blah. It's okay. I still have to reach 500, by the way. All right, at least that helps for right now. Where did that come from? Oh, my goodness. Who is that? I know who that is, but I can't think of the name. Boop, plus 30. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff, man. Ooh. It's a ways off. Oh, that question moved. Yeah, Alex, it's a ways off. Surprisingly, but donations have been generous tonight. It looks like we're almost at 200. What the hell? So we're almost there. And that's a good chunk again. Oh gosh, I'm not good at fractions. 1/4 of 1/4. 1/8? Nope. Anyway, it's close. Adding that on to the 1/3 of the way there. So we almost had 500. We donations were almost to 500. So that's 7-ish. 7? Yeah, 7. So that's almost half, I think. Oh, my brain. Don't make me do math, people. My brain just stops working at some point. I have a hard enough time remembering everything. But yeah, about there. It's been about 200 tonight, almost 197.49 specifically. But it's a ways off, so don't worry about it. Don't want anyone doing anything crazy. Alex Bria, you're a nice person. Stop it. I mean, don't stop, but I also, what the heck? Thank you, sir. I want your job, whatever that is, because is that for raffle tickets? Is the question. Because I'm going to have to type in your name a lot if it is. Give me crackers. Yep, that bumped us up quite a bit. Quite a bit. Jeez. I'm never going to know how to deal with that. Thank you, sir. That is just too kind. Victor. Is that for raffle tickets? Big Vic. Big Vic is in for 2. Thank you, sir. Make sure you do an @ like @ my name. It makes it easier to see. But I saw you. I got you. Where's the damn thing? And I will do that. I will close that out in about 10 minutes. We'll say, what is it? 9:45. So all the mods who are not paying attention, I'm not paying attention. But for all the mods, in case anyone tries to go after that, just tell them sorry. But it looks like Victor, Big Vic. I'll put you in as Big Vic because that's less words, less typing. Big Vic is in for 2. This is actually going pretty well. Thanks to some generous people who decided to let a whole bunch of others find out about stuff. Yes, PayPal, I know. Money is waiting for me. Thank you. It's hard to not notice. Alex, where'd you go? You did send more. Alex, are those for raffle tickets, or is that just to help with the car fund? I need to know because I have to put in the name a lot if it is. Let me know when you can, sir. Oh, God, it's so weird. I forgot what was in the glass. I'm going to finish this, too. For those who aren't normal viewers, 1, like, subscribe. Tell all your friends about this channel and how amazing it is. And the guy has a mustache, so woo. However, also be sure to check out a bunch of... Alex, you're too kind. Thank you, sir. I love getting just donations, but also it's fun to do raffles. Again, I want to give stuff away, let people try stuff that I have, which you might not be able to get. For example, I do have a New England whiskey here from Sons of Liberty. Unless you live in the area, you can't really get one. What was my point? Shit. I started talking about something else. I get dumbfounded by the generosity. Your generosity is not, it's great, but also it's making it hard to think, even more so than usual, because my brain just doesn't process how kind people are and how much they want to help. That is greatly appreciated. Oh, my heart. Tom, what are you doing? You're a crazy person. I like you. Man. Okay. I can handle that. I can't look at it in my phone though. I can't do that. I tried doing that. For the record, the one I had in my glass, this barrel whiskey thing, the Infinity Project, it was just bizarre. I'll give it that. Wow. No. Not a favorite. Hubba. It's not terrible. And I'm sure someone loves it. But to me, it's just weird. Blah. Blah. All right, here we go. Is this the most recent one? Oh, can't tell. Hold on. PayPal, why must you be so problematic? Why must you be so problematic? It's telling me one that you donated, but you did it twice. So I'm trying to make sure it's the right one. Okay. Is that the first one? Okay. Tom is buying tickets for everyone else. And I love that. I love that. Thank you, sir. All right. I think I have these down. If you're in the chat right now, there's a chance you might get randomly picked to get some extra tickets. The other two entries that he's given, we have Alex Brurier is getting 2, Don Lawrence is getting 2, Donner Pass is getting 2, Donner Pass Whiskey is getting 2, Bourbon Neophyte and Big Vic. You're all getting 2 extra. Wow. Isn't that epic? I don't know how to deal with that level of generosity. Oh, now I have to figure out how to. There we go. See, this is why I don't do raffles, because then I get so distracted about the raffle. Oh, there are a lot of people here. That's not nerve-wracking at all. Hey, everyone, please be sure to like and subscribe because I have a mustache. Woo. Also, I make videos every week. I have a Patreon. We're doing a raffle. It's ending in about 5, 6, 7 minutes-ish. I believe so. But no, 50 less. The donation from Thomas was around that for all these entries for other people. Where is the PayPal? Oh gosh, why? Nope. There we go. There's this. That's all it takes, folks. What just happened there, that's what happens with my brain. I apologize. Steve Burko. Hello. I hope I said that right. I never know if I do. Nice. Welcome. Welcome. All right, everyone. What's going to be really fun is if people don't know they have entries. I don't know how I'm going to track them down. I'll write it. Well, I won't write it. I'll put it on my phone. Donald Rance, you have 2 now. All right. Whoops, that's not how I do that. Donner Path Whiskey, you are in for 2. Believe it or not. Again, everyone say thanks to Tom, because not only is he being generous with those donations, he's also being generous by sharing the love, sharing the wealth of whiskey, letting others get to try some stuff. It's pretty sweet. Bourbon Neophyte's in for 2 more. Or 2. I can't keep track anymore. That's probably a good thing. These are all going in as they happen, just for the record. So your names are going in as they are donated, and they're going to be, randomly randomized. There's a lot. There's a lot that's going to happen. Don't worry, you'll see. It's pretty easy. I mean, the end part is easy. I need to clear this. Hold on. Okay. I have to clear every time to make sure that any new donations are what I see first. That's the only confusing part. Right? Pretty epic. Alex, you're too kind. Here you are. My voice is going to start doing a thing if I get emotional. Yeah, randomized. Randomized. Phenomenon. Oh, I should not have done that. No, get that out. No. That's not any better. Let's see. How many? It's going to be hard for me to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We have 28 entries for tonight, folks. That's bonkers. It's probably the most I've had ever. Granted, I've only done this 3 times, 4 times. This is probably the 4th time. You have officially 3 minutes from soon. 3 minutes more to do entries if you would like to get a sample pack from me. And I will get in touch with, well, you'll have to get in touch with me. So my email, what is my email? No, that's my actual email. The other one, the business email. You can contact me at KillCo77@hotmail.com. I'm going to put that in so I don't forget. That's not how I spell KillCo. Good God. There we go. So for whoever the winner happens to be, I'm going to put this right there. Bam. For the winner, whoever that's going to be, to get in touch with me, because I don't even want to try to get in touch with everyone else, because that would be tricky as hell. But you can either reach me by email or by Instagram, because that's pretty easy if you follow me on Instagram. And if you don't, why not? I want to be Instagram famous for my many pictures of whiskey and food. I don't think that's going to happen. Unless I start doing serious photography, which I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. Uh-oh. What are you two doing? What are you plotting? What is going on? Don't you dare. I mean, go ahead, but my heart can't handle much more of this for tonight. I am glad there's so many people here. I am glad all of you have been so willing to help with this car fund thing, because that's really, I hate it. I hate having to, ask for the generosity of others to do something like this. And again, it's not because the car hasn't been fixed. It has been repaired. All the money you are donating is going to go to my parents, because they're the ones who paid for it. And they deserve to not have to have paid that much for my car, which I've had for probably 12 years. It's a 2007 Chevy Malibu. I got it in 2008. It's being held together by duct tape. No, it's not. But it is definitely seen its fair share of miles. I believe I don't remember if I've gotten over 100,000. I got it at 20,000. So let's just say I also am well aware of how much the car costs itself, like what I could sell it for. Not great. At best, $6,000, $7,000, maybe. So I need to keep that running as long as possible, because as you are aware, for all these crazy donations that are going on tonight, there's no way I could buy another car. I don't think saying, yeah, help me buy a new car fund would go over well. But it might. It might have to someday. Hopefully not. What is going on? Oh, gosh. I see it. I see the little... That's not how I do that. I see the little thing. 30 seconds until all the things are closed for donations. I'm double checking. Well, I know it's happening. There we go. Wesley Zeller, thank you. Is any of that going towards the raffle? And Alex as well. Is any of that going towards the raffle? Because I'm going to put your name a lot of times. It is. Thank you, Mike Franklin. You're super kind and generous with your donations. Oh, it really does help the channel, and more importantly, it helps me do stuff. Normally, I can't do a lot of stuff. All right, Wesley Zauer, cool. No, the raffle. All right, cool. Thank you, sirs. That is the cutoff point for the raffle. It is done for the evening, unfortunately. The only reason I stop now is because it's going to take me at least 15 minutes to try and get my head around all this. And especially for the donations. Good God, you people are wonderful. Apparently, I need to go live later in the day more often. Blah. I'm going to tell my parents about this, and they're not going to know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with it. I only wish I could spend it on whiskey, but I can't. However, the concept is that if my car is functional, I can go places and take more pictures of whiskey and maybe get my own whiskey occasionally. Right? Jim knows. I feel like I should do this now because I'm going to forget. First, I need to finish this because I have one more pour to do. The Barrel Infinity project is weird, but it's interesting. Nope. There's something about that initial taste I don't like. Potpourri-esque. And that gets very spicy, as I've said. Whew. I'm okay. Oh, wow. The spice is real. Thank you to everyone who donated. Good God. I'm going to work my way through college. I never went to college. It's okay. All right, now to do the raffle. Dun, dun, dun. Bump, bump, bump. But first, in celebration, I'll pour this Larceny Barrel Proof C920. 122.4. Whoa. Should be good. I want to make sure I don't have any water in the bottle. Bottle of this? The bottom of this. I'm all right. Don't worry. Professional. Pour a little of this. It's a celebratory dram drink thing. I'm not going to pour all of it, but I'm going to pour a little more than usual because, good God, it's been a night. I need a drink. Whoa. All right, here's the color of it. Look at that. It's kind of like old Carter colored. Pretty sweet. It's nice. Ooh. I just thought of pine trees and pine cones. Larceny is a weird one for me because I've had the regular Larceny and I didn't much care for it. Like I drank a whole bottle, but it wasn't my favorite. It tasted. I would equate that one to weeded bourbons because I didn't particularly like it. However, I'll drink the High Proof Maker's Mark's. That a fairly certain part of my problem, if you want to call it a problem, is I like higher proof weeded bourbons. But if I try stuff like regular Maker's Mark or the Larceny, they're basic 90 proof, I believe. No idea. That kind of thing. Not a huge fan. Didn't really like it. I drank it, but it wasn't my favorite. This one has chocolate notes to it. That's always good. Speaking of chocolate, I'm going to have a celebratory candy at the end of this too. I treat myself because, crippling depression and stuff. Also, I want to make sure I don't gain too much weight, which is why I don't tell people where I live because they'll send me food. You know who you are. But I have these Ferrero Rochers for after the stream ends. And I have one of those. Celebratory. And it's fancy. And they were on sale. So, if you're wondering. There's a thread of it. There's something about Larceny weeded bourbons. It's another one. I'm going to go through these as long as I'm doing whiskey stuff. Where there's something weird that kind of threads through it that I don't like. It's happened with some bourbons, and there's something about Larceny that I'm not a huge fan of. It's not bad. It's there for like that long. But there's a noticeable little moment of, there it is. Trying to explain what it is. That's the hard part. Raffle. All right. Let's get on to that. Let's get it on. That didn't sound right. Let's get it on. Sorry. I'm okay. Trying to do three things at once. Money is waiting for me. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. I know. I don't know how to handle it, but thank you, phone, for telling me. I hope this setup works. I need to show everyone what I'm about to do here. Share the screen so you can see. That's one of the things I like doing with this is you can actually see what I'm doing. Tab, randomizer, up. There it is. You probably can't read that. It's kind of hard for me to tell because everything's minimized or very tiny for me. Ow. Here we go, folks. As you can see here, this is the list of names. It's quite a few. 28 in total, I believe. So it's pretty good odds. I'm going to randomize 7 times because my birthday is on July 7th. So 7-7, the lucky 7. People always say I must be very lucky because I was born on that day. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. You saw it yourselves. It randomized 7 times. Now, hey Google, give me a random number between 1 and 28. You heard it. 11. 11 is Carlo Mack right there. I still don't know if you can see that very well, but Carlo Mack, you're the winner of the Schwampels. I don't know if you're still here. If not, I'm going to have to remember that and hopefully tell you again later. There you go, folks. Isn't that fun? That was pretty easy. The last part, anyway, is fairly easy. And again, be sure to like, subscribe, all that. We're almost at the channel is almost at 450, which is crazy. We're almost at 500. I do have a 500 subscriber bottle here, so tell your friends. It's right there. That Angels Envy. I can't open it. I'll prove it. Just for the close-up. Probably can't see it very well. To KillCo Whiskey Musings, WM. Open at 500 subs or as needed. No. 500 subs. Or else. Carlo. I'm trying to see if I see him being added. So he's being added at that. But Carlo, please get in touch with me if you're here, if you're listening. I will put that down somewhere. No way. For 450? Yes, I probably only need 2. It got a little boost last night since I was on Mash and Drum, which was a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Carlo Mack, cool. There you are. Thank you, sir. Get in touch with me. Again, KillCo77@hotmail.com, or if you're on Instagram, I am KillCo77 there. I already forgot. I honestly don't remember. But I don't care. I did that. We're good. But get in touch with me either of those ways. It's the easiest way is probably Instagram because it's, messaging rather than emailing back and forth. But email works just as well. I know people got other stuff to do and not everyone uses Instagram. So it's an option. Congrats. I'll send you my spreadsheet either way, or the link to my spreadsheet, and you can pick what you like. I've never been good at math, so it's okay. Yeah, 450 is pretty close. Pretty damn close. All right, we got about 6 minutes left till I end the stream. Again, thank you all for being here. I will be going live again tomorrow. That feels weird to say. Tomorrow, Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's one of my usual days that I go live. Sunday, however, I keep saying I'm going to be going live Sunday, but I'm not going live Sunday. But I will be on a stream Sunday. You'll know more. Tune in. I will post more on my Instagram, Facebook. I have a Facebook group as well. If anyone's into Facebook, I'm not, but it's there. I'm on Twitter. I should actually put a thing up so you can see. The links are down below. If you want to send any of the social media stuff, just contact me there. I don't know if it's loud, man. He got you the tickets. Tom, what say you? I could do another hand delivery. But it is completely up to Tom. Carlo, you may want to see the list before you say that. I might have some interesting stuff for you. It's very similar to the bourbon thing, and it's only there for a second. Sorry, switch gears. But there's something in larceny, especially larceny, that I find very weird. And I can only equate it to being a wheated bourbon. It's gone. It's like it's there and gone. But it's an odd thing. It's another thing I'm going to have to try to narrow down. As for bourbons, the weird note I get, I have decided it is an old decaying stick that's been in the forest and is wet. That is what the weird note I get on some bourbons is. The larceny, the wheated bourbon, this one specifically, it's something else, but it's similar. It's that kind of weird thing, and it's really hard to describe. Carla Mack, I should tell you, Tom is the one who won the last raffle. So he may not want to have samples again. He could, but I would certainly just as much be happy to give you some for whatever they are. Unless you have like a giganormous whiskey collection and you're just like, please, no, I don't need more. Again, we'll get in touch. Talk to me via the emails or the Instagram. I don't know if Tom's still here. I think he is. Tom, there you are. Tom, he's talking to you. If you want more samples, I can give them to you. But let me know either way. I need to know one or the other. Right now, it's still in Carlo's area. Even if he says give them to Tom. Oh, it must go to Carlo. Carlo, if you want to donate them to someone else, you can do that if you actually really don't want them. It's up to you. But you only have 2-3 minutes to figure that out. No pressure. No pressure at all. And again, you can always change your mind. If you see my list, if you see the spreadsheet, and there's nothing that really interests you. Okay, good. Thank you. It makes it so much easier. Generosity is too much in here. You're just like, no, I don't want it. You give it to him. No, you have it. Oh, no, I don't want it. You can give it to it. I love it. I love that kind of feeling where everyone just wants to share the love. As weird as that sounds to say out loud, but still, it's a good thing. It helps me out. It helps everyone else out. We all want to try the whiskey. We want to try all the whiskey. Give me the whiskey. Oh, don't worry. No. I can understand that. Like, it's because you didn't like get into the raffle kind of thing. I understand. I know that I've had that feeling before. I had Fred Minnick do that to me once. Thankfully, I didn't win, but he was just like, no, give my raffle ticket to KillCo. And I went, what? What just happened? I didn't win, thankfully, but that was an odd moment in my life. Fred Minnick's like, hey, give my raffle ticket to this guy. I don't even think he knows I exist. Well, maybe he does. We'll see. Maybe someday he'll be a mystery guest. That would be real weird, but also amazing. Yeah. Tom's being super helpful. I love it. I love that I got to meet him in person, too. That's something I'm looking forward to in the future. As some of you know, I will be going to a certain event in Texas in October. That should be fun. It's kind of like the big event for the year. I hope to get to Kentucky someday. I don't know if it'll be this year, maybe next. We'll see. I might meet a young couple there who you may also know, who has been on my channel. And again, I'll be going live again to all of most of you know. Like, subscribe, all that. I will be going live again tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. I hope I will see you there. We'll have some more whiskey. I have no idea what I'm going to do, as per usual, but it'll be fun. We'll get to chit chat. I might do another raffle because these are great. I mean, if it's going to help me get that money back to my parents, I don't see why not to do that. Tennessee. Maybe. It's an option. It is KillCo77@hotmail.com. Do I still have it? Hold on. I copied and pasted something. I don't remember what. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, KillCo77@hotmail. Get in touch with me there, and we'll talk, man. We'll talk. Coming to the end of the stream, last 15 seconds. Oh, this has been wonderful. My parents they're not gonna know what to do. But as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And all of you people are, I guarantee. And I will see you, hopefully, out there. Boop.